And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Well, Phil, it's the performance parts are great.
I mean, dude,
Very
the father,
fun. They became the videos.
The father scene is fucking great.
Yeah, but you'd beat up your son too if he looked like a Nancy like that, coming home in a bunch of purple frills.
Your fucking dad hasn't beat you up yet, so
he's not here to beat me up. I needed a dad to beat me up.
You're our prince. Did you know that? You're our prince.
They had a major dispute over the rights to the Times name. That's right.
Oh,
then they had to be Morris Day in the Time because he was fighting that. But Prince. I think Prince wrote all their music.
Okay, so
was the big thing.
He wrote all their music.
Same thing he did with Sheila E. and Apollonia and Vanity, or the whatever they call it, the Vanity 7 or whatever, Vanity 3. I forget what they were called.
So it's the same thing Zach is doing with Lewis.
It's basically Zach and Lewis. Yes.
I'm kidding.
Lewis is Sheila E.
I'm kidding.
Who are you saying you're kidding to? Me? I don't care.
I'm kidding to everybody
Lewis
listening.
Is Sheila E.
No, but so he wrote all the music for the whole movie. Everything was him.
I believe so. I'm pretty sure Prince. Yeah, Prince wrote songs for numerous artists, including Chaka Khan, Stevie Nicks, Sinead O'Connor, the Bangles. I know all these.
He also wrote
songs for the Time, Sheila E., Vanity 6, Alicia Keys, Tevin Campbell. And he also wrote under pseudonyms like Christopher or Joey Coco.
He's Joey Coco?
Yeah.
Dude, that's my third favorite person, my band.
Favorite songwriter?
Joey Coco? Dude, I have all his albums. In his one book. He wrote a book.
He wrote Stand Back by Stevie Nicks. I Feel For You by Chaka Khan. Nothing Compares to You. We all knew that. Manic Monday, I knew that. Love Song, I don't even know what that is. Yo, Mister. Jungle Love. Sheila E., The Glamorous Life. Nailed it.
Nasty Girl.
Nasty Girl. Do you think I'm a nasty girl tonight? Don't you want to play with me in my own little nasty world? Tonight, don't you want to dance with me? Do you think I'm a nasty girl?
There was definitely no rape back then.
No.
He wrote for No Doubt. It's weird.
Vanity loved it. Martika, Love Thy Will Be Done. Yeah, that wasn't her best song.
Cyndi Lauper.
Celine Dion, Cyndi Lauper song we never heard of. A Kenny Rogers song we never heard of. It fell to pieces.
Now, so when they were doing the movie, were they fighting during the movie or were they fighting after?
I believe the movie they purposefully kind of like used. I just watched a thing on this recently. They just used a like almost like their real kind of beef to be the. That's the thing. They hate each other in the movie. They're enemies,
of course.
He was great, dude. Morris Day what a great personality.
Yeah.
And the problem was like Prince just always found people that was like, hey, can you just do a Prince song? I just don't feel like doing this one particularly because the time is just Prince music. I mean, the songs are so interchangeably Prince. Glamorous Life. You know, you hear when you think about it, Chaka Khan, I Feel For You. Chaka Khan, baby, Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan, all I want to do, Chaka Khan, baby, Chaka Khan. Lou, put on I Feel For You.
What was it again?
I'm nailing it.
Can you do it one more time before he plays it?
Chaka Khan, baby, Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan is all I want to do, Chaka Khan.
Prince the actor is terrible.
Huh?
Prince the actor in the movie
someone's never seen Under the Cherry Moon.
That sounds like Chaka Khan eating a hamburger.
Chaka Khan, baby, Chaka Khan, I Feel For You. Chaka Khan.
You nailed it.
Chaka Khan.
That's fucked up that you.
Chaka Khan, baby, Chaka Khan.
You kind of did nail it.
Chaka
Khan. Dude. Dude, I like
we
you.
Get a drop. We get a drop of Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan.
I like you better.
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
You have to have bad sinuses to be able to sing that song. You need Afrin to be able to sing that song.
You're right.
Luckily,
I got it.
Jay just squirted some Afrin.
Another thing with the movie that I could never get into it is because
Purple Rain.
I mean, even as a short person, watching Little Person Anger. Like when he throws the bottle or something like that off his motorcycle.
Yes, he's very.
I can't stop laughing.
No, you're right. When he goes in and goes to fight, when he goes to rip his father off of his mother,
he's so tiny.
He's tiny and he's dressed like a fucking like a figment of someone's imagination.
I want to stop right now because what you're doing to me right now is I watched the movie as a youth. I love the movie. It means something to my growing up, and now you're going back and you're revealing things that I didn't see the first time that I just glossed over.
Please watch it again.
I can't because I
You're
can't.
it's like realizing when you get a little older that Thriller is just a story of a gay werewolf and zombie.
What?
I mean,
What?
it's just a gay werewolf and a gay zombie, dude. No interest in this lady whatsoever. Whatever form he takes, he's not interested in this lady. He'll do whatever it takes to not fuck a girl. He'll turn into a werewolf. He'll zombie dance. He'll raise the dead. Anything that I have to actually have an on-screen kiss. He goes, I promise you, someone they were like, and then you kiss her, you guys start making out, and then the moon comes out. Never even got to a kiss. They hugged awkwardly, like friends. They hugged awkwardly like he was telling her, I just want to be friends.
Well, we know Jacob loves guys, but Michael loved boys.
Michael loved boys.
Michael loved boys.
Michael loved boys.
Another thing about Purple Rain is that motorcycle looked gigantic with his little body.
I think it was only a 500, wasn't it? Like a small
But doesn't
motorcycle.
he?
I don't even know what kind of bike it was. I just know it had one of those big fronts
Blinged
on
out.
it.
It looked
And
like
he
a
just-
it looked like a lesbian, like a Honda Rebel 500.
And the picture where he's sitting on it on the cover with it turned.
Can you look up the size of his motorcycle in Purple Rain? I bet it was a small little lesbian motorcycle.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I think it was a dart.
It looks like a little boy taking a picture on a grown-up's motorcycle.
But wait a second now. Okay, so he did dress. He dressed a little weird in
little.
But for the time, I think
I
it's
don't
what is that?
I don't know. He dresses like a fucking gay vampire
It's
all
a
the
19
time.
Honda what? 400? Is it a 400?
I don't know.
Yep.
Dude, it's not even
It's not even a big.
It's not even 500, dude.
Yeah, it looks like a bicycle.
It's a little tiny. That's they call those little those are girl bikes.
It just looks so big to me with him on it.
Of
Maybe
course,
I'm
'cause
now
he's
I'm looking
teensy.
at it. It's not a big bike.
No, it's less than half the height of a garage.
It only goes 60 miles an hour, by the way.
It's Vespa rules.
Yeah, it's Vespa rules.
Without the front, it could be a moped.
Sure,
It passes
yeah.
a moped.
Absolutely. You could just put regular handlebars on that. And it could be
You
a
guys
pedal
are
bike.
ruining this movie. I saw a Harley Davidson 1000. I saw a big motorcycle
So-
and a fantastic man on it. Now I'm just seeing a trans lesbian woman.
I never got why people loved it so much. Every tough thing. He had like lace over one of his eyes.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
A half lace eye, and it's like, oh, what? I was just walking around my house.
He was not in his house with
I was just walking around my house with lace over my
He
eye.
took the lace off like a hat at the door, dude.
Bob, you think a guy that dressed to match his motorcycle was a tough guy?
Back it up. Let's watch this
You guys
trailer.
are ruining this for me, man.
Let's watch the trailer, how bad this
I
trailer
don't
is.
want to fucking ruin this movie.
Identical purple color, the exact shade of
Buddy,
his motorcycle he
It's
dressed.
Purple Rain, okay?
Sure.
It's Purple Rain. What do you want him to get? A red motorcycle? That's not red tears. It's Purple
Once
Rain.
I found out he was black, I called it grape. I called the color grape always.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, he wears. Prince loves grape.
That's nuts. Is he
Grape suits, bikes, sodas.
now? Is the story about his mother white in life? Is his father black and his mother's white?
Yeah.
Is this a story about his real life?
Yeah, I think his parents were the Wilsons from the Jeffersons.
That's not his. That's what's his name?
It's Lenny Kravitz.
It's Lenny Kravitz.
That's his mom.
But is his mom really white in life? Is this really his life?
I would have.
No, his mom was Puerto Rican.
His mom.
She looks
was-
Spanish. What does it
What's
say?
her name?
They were both musicians.
Was born
What's her name? We had it.
up top. It was up top.
It was there.
Oh, sorry.
Right there.
Maddie.
Maddie. Click
Maddie
on that.
what?
Maddie Delashaw Baker.
Delashaw Baker.
So was she half black, half white?
That's what it says.
Yeah,
It says-
she's half black, half white. Because he's not. Is his father black or is his father white?
says both African American
Okay.
families from Louisiana.
Okay.
Says they're both black. Mm-hmm. So he was just super light skinned.
Yeah, like some.
Maybe he did the Michael Jackson surgery properly.
No.
God damn, Sheila E. looks like a thumb with hair.
Do you want to? Did you ever see
She was pretty when she was
Prince's
younger.
first video? I mean, it's
Gay?
It's so gay.
Yeah.
His first video has got to be the.
Is that Dove's Cry?
No, his first time on TV, dude. He's just
Oh, and he had like the big poof hair. Like,
he's just
it was
in
like,
panties or some shit. It's weird, dude.
Yeah, it's when he had the girl
I can't
hair.
watch it.
Yeah. And he's wearing like chaps with like underwear. or something, right?
Yeah, dude.
But that's right, because that first album before Purple Rain, he had long, like parted down the middle, like woman hair,
Yeah, he didn't know what to do with his hair
and,
yet.
and just a mustache. Yeah,
Yeah, bring that up.
Well,
I wanna
he
see
changed
that.
his hair constantly.
Well, he could. He had great hair, but his first video was like this guy. This guy's definitely a. There we go, and it's on some country
Yeah,
thing,
Jesus.
which is nuts. Look at that. He's wearing.
Yeah, I have seen that.
He's wearing a diaper, dude. He's wearing a Jaguar diaper. And he's got thigh-high socks and high heels. I mean, wow. Dude, if you're not gay and you dress like this, that's crazy amazing.
Well, it's Rick James era too, you know.
Yeah, but Rick James, didn't wear thigh-highs with women's
James.
panties.
Rick James dressed gay.
Not gayer than that.
No. This is the gayest.
That's the gayest a straight man is. He's dressed like a hooker.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he's dressed like a real slutty
I
bitch.
didn't know. I'm like, I didn't realize there was a time when it wasn't known that Prince was gay, or at least
What?
like guys.
What?
That was always a thing, right?
He never
once.
Never been with guys.
Well, let's not talk indefinites when you have no idea.
That's a
what he's
Buddy,
done.
he's never been with a guy 100%.
Yep, that means nothing.
That's a bisexual man body.
But that's not-
but there's no confirmation of him guy
No.
stuff.
Really?
I don't even know if there's rumors.
Let me tell you something. He wouldn't.
That's the whole thing. His thing was that everyone he fucked, he was like Louis J. Gomez of music. He'd fuck him and then give him a record deal. Then he would just write the thing. It was the podcast.
He actually did.
He was the ultimate gas digital boss.
No, he's had a lot of bisexual
Listen,
orgies.
he didn't even.
For sure.
He was supposed to do "Beat It" with Michael. Michael called him, wanted him to be the other guy in the
And he
video.
thought Michael Jackson was too gay.
And he was like, he read the first couple lines of the song, and he was like, "Yeah, man, that's some gay. That's gay. I ain't doing this."
Don't you show funky? Don't you show right?
Yeah, there's actually he was doing an interview, and it was like, "You grab my butt." I don't know. The first couple lyrics are really kind of what, and he was like, "I'm good. I ain't doing that." He's never been on record. He's always been with chicks.
No, as I'm saying, there's never been
Yeah.
a thing of that. It was, and everyone he was with, Sheila,
Chile, Apollonia,
Apollonia, Vanity.
He was with the
Vanity was hot.
the girl in his band. I think he hooked up with
Maybe.
for a minute.
But Vanity was beautiful.
Yeah.
She was
Vanity
so hot.
was, she was she was
Dressed like
smoking
hooker on the point here.
My dude, he is a Puerto Rican whore. He looks like Giannis.
Yeah,
He looks like Mauricio.
that's it.
That's it. Yeah, he publicly
He was known for his
identified.
androgynous style and provocative performances. He publicly identified as heterosexual and did not engage in LGBTQ activism.
Yeah.
He became a Jehovah's Witness that says marriage between man and a woman is the only marriage that exists. Despite some speculation about his sexuality, his persona and action suggests he was straight. Yeah. There was never any kind of like a. So it's a weird thing. That Christine was like, can you imagine there was a time before people knew Prince was gay? Like, he's not gay.
Yeah, that's crazy. You just said that. Without
It's crazy you guys think this is true.
What?
what?
That he's like, I mean, I just
No,
don't.
I don't not think Prince has done gay stuff. Sure,
I thought
it doesn't
for
blow my.
sure.
I'm just telling you that was never. It was never like, oh, Prince and Morris Day were fucking, or Prince and whatever. There was never like anything like that ever.
And here's the thing: if
His
somebody,
whole thing was like, it was about girls. Like,
If somebody-
oh, that was the other girlfriends, Diamond and Pearl, the two girls that were in the video.
if somebody fucked Prince, a guy, we'd know about it now.
Sure.
With the way everything is now, that we definitely hear somebody would be like, I fucked Prince.
Let's make a doable rumor though, like
Yeah.
Paul Mooney did.
What? What's the Paul Mooney rumor?
No, we're just say Paul Mooney fucked Prince.
Well, we say Paul. Why don't we
That's a good
say Richard Pryor fucked Prince?
And then gave him the Paul Mooney.
Yeah, and then gave him to Paul Mooney, and then they passed him around, and then Dave Chappelle, before he passed away, had sex with Prince on his farm. Came
That's
out
right. Out in Yellow Springs.
You know,
Dave
let's
Chappelle fucked
update
Prince.
it. Let's make Matt Rife had sex with Prince.
Prince has been dead. I think he's died before Matt Rife was born.
No, but he actually got Matt Rife in the business.
Oh yeah, for sure. That'd be great to find out that Dave Chappelle's fucking Matt Rife. Oh, that would make me happy. Dave Chappelle has paid me zero mind for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
I wrote jokes on his show. He has no idea what my name is.
He said hi to me, and it shocked me at the cellar, like last year. He was
Really?
like, "Hey, Bobby." I was like, "What?"
Really?
Like I've known you forever.
That was big.
One time he actually.
I would argue right now that Jaleel White knows me better than Dave Chappelle. I'd love to tell Dave Chappelle there's no racism.
I
What are you
walked.
talking about?
I walked out of the cellar. I was just on, and Dave was going on after me, and it's so funny because you could always tell Dave was in because they'd give you the wrap up.
So yeah,
Hey,
immediately.
Even if you went, "Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to be here." What?
Yeah, they're like,
You get it off.
we don't care how this looks, and we don't give a fuck about your night at all.
So I come off stage and I just went, "Hey, it was Christmas time. I think it was Christmas week." And I was like, "Hey, man, what's up, man? Merry Christmas, Dave." And he goes, "Merry Christmas, motherfucker. I'm Muslim." And I was like, I wasn't.
She said, "Assalamu alaikum, brother."
Yeah, but it's like, dude, you just became Muslim in the last year. I don't know.
You should have said, "Go back to Africa." That'd have been a really funny follow up to that. You go, "Hey, Merry Christmas." He goes, "Man, I'm fucking Muslim." I go, "Oh, go back to Africa.
You'd be like, "I just got back, motherfucker. I just got back. And I got some shit to say."
Go back to Africa."
That bugged me though, because it's like such a, if you know what I mean. Why would you?
Well,
Why
I tell
would you
he
get mad
bumped-
at me?
He bumped me and Metzger off a whole weekend that we were going to co-headline at the Punchline in San Fran. He bumped the whole weekend. We were already there, and they asked him if we, because he had nobody with him. They asked him if we could each do still like a few minutes before him on the shows, and he said he they told him who it was, and he said yes to Kurt because he did know Kurt wrote on Chappelle's show. He knew him from that, and so he said Kurt could on like one of the shows, and then every day moving forward he would say he doesn't know if he's going to do the next night. So it was like it was like one of those like Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and then at like noon they'd call us and go, it looks like maybe he's not going to do it, and then like at 1 o'clock they go, no, he's going to do it. There are, and he said neither of you tonight. It was like shit like that, and then we saw him outside like the hotel, that club quarters by the Punchline there. Yeah. And me, Kurt, and him sat outside and like bullshitted for like 2 hours. He told me stories that I still remember. He corrected a story that I like always heard like a lore of.
What about racism in the 90s?
No.
Oh.
No. But the guy who, Teddy Carpenter, a comedian who tried to fuck with him when he was a kid, and how that came back to him. Great story. Teddy Carpenter was also the guy who I went down there to his club in D.C. and did his club. I was featuring for Cool Bubba Ice. Great dude. And he hosted the shows. He's a comic, Teddy Carpenter. And he would do far too much time, and the shows were all behind and late. And then one of the days his club was locked up. He couldn't, we couldn't, when we walked by during the day, it was locked up with like a note like, you owe this much in taxes or something, rent, or, it's padlocked. And then when we went in that night, it was open, and he called me into the office to tell me he was sending me home because I wasn't bringing the fire to the microphone. That's what he told me. And then they sent me home, didn't even pay me enough for the shows I did, drove me to the train station and put me on a fucking train back to New York City. It was horrible. But that guy, DC comic, when Chappelle was a little kid doing comedy.
That was before cell phones too. You
Like
couldn't
50.
you couldn't even call somebody on the train. You had to just take the train
It
ride.
was Nokia times. Nokia times.
Did you have a Nokia?
Yeah,
You got to call somebody?
probably, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, just to call Carl and be like, hey, I'm coming home with no money and a total waste of time.
Nothing worse than before cell phones. You take a hot one at a show, and you had to take a bus ride home and just take it.
With your thoughts.
Oh yeah,
I didn't take a
It
rough
was like
one.
David Goggins when he's on his 50th mile. He has to just take the pain, and he goes into a dark place, and he has to just deal with his life. It's like 50 lifetimes in 1 hour.
It's, yeah.
Terrible.
No doubt. It was fucking up. But I had to go home from there. But that guy, when Chappelle was a kid, he went up to him after a set and said, he was like, hey, I like that bit you had. Why don't you let me buy it from you? And apparently Chappelle said, thank you. Like, it's very nice of you, but like, I don't have a lot of material, so I kind of need it. And then as he leaned over to him, he was like, how about I just take it from you? And then, cut ahead years to when Dave had his, like, one of his development deals or something. A woman saw Teddy Carpenter at the Apollo, the lady who was like, casting the show. Was like, I saw this guy, he'd be great for the show. And when Chappelle heard the name, he was like, nah, I'm okay. He's like, nah, and then like cut him out. Like he lost a major opportunity from being a dick when
Yeah.
Chappelle was 14. That's wild.
Stealing a fucking bit. That's crazy.
I don't even know. No one's even ever said if he stole the bit or not. Just the idea that he said that to him. He's like, how about I just take it from you? I offered you money. Now I'll just take it. And I was like, what a bully move. And the comeback on him. But he bullied me completely successfully. He sent me home on a fucking Train didn't pay me, didn't do shit.
Yeah.
He goes, "You're not bringing that fire." He said, "Bill." He brought up Bill Burr's name too. I was like, "Hey," I go, "with all due respect, like, I did well. We've only done a show or two, so for 2 shows, I think. So far, I go, I definitely did well.
Yeah, but did you bring the fire?
I don't know if I brought the fire.
You just brought a spark?
Yeah, maybe a spark. But he goes, that's the problem with you New York cats, man. It's just like Bill Burr came in. Everybody thinks they bring in that fire. You only bring that fire. So I had to go home because I didn't bring the fire. That was also the day that when I was packing up, weeks before, maybe months before, Craig Gass asked me to come in and audition for his girlfriend was one of the casting people for. They're having a hard time finding someone for a Dave Matthews music video. Dave Matthews Band, and I
The Bumblebee thing?
no. I went and auditioned with them, and I was in there for a while. They were laughing. I had them laughing a lot the way I was hugging people.
You brought the fire?
I brought that fire.
You brought that fire.
And they said when I was leaving, they genuinely said, "I think you'll be hearing from us very soon." As I walked out, I saw Judah Friedlander in the lobby, and I was like, "Hey, Judah," and I left.
That is him.
And when I was packing up my clothes to be driven very quickly to the train station to be sent back home without my money to New York, when I was packing, Total Request Live or whatever's on, and it was like, we have world premiere of the new Dave Matthews video, and it was just fucking Judah Friedlander in the video. I was like, fuck me, dude, that's nuts. Because I go, I'm gonna kill myself.
Judah brought the lava.
Yeah, I just brought the fire. He brought that lava.
That would have been you right now. Ah, look at that.
Can I be honest with you? Hindsight, world turns, and I'm okay to not be in a Dave Matthews Band. I hate Dave Matthews Band.
Is this the hugger?
Yeah. I would have done it because I would have just done it
Yeah.
for sure, but I have no interest in being in a Dave Matthews video. If they offered me this part now, I'd say no.
It's funny that Judah Friedlander was like one of our like most unique comics coming up, and then he got this, and then he got
30
Rock, and I was like, wow, he's just killing it, doing that weird Judah shit, and then after the pandemic, he's just gone.
Broke him.
It's gone, dude. Like he'll show up, and
Or he wears 3 masks and like 2 masks, I think.
and he does Zoom comedy. Like,
Still.
Yeah, that's how he makes money. He'll do a Zoom show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, it's weird because he's so it's so funny. He was killing it as this character he created.
Killing it.
Killing it, man. I mean, how long was 30 Rock on for?
He was great on that
Like
show.
not 5 years, 7 years, 8 years?
He did a bunch of movies. He played a tremendous acting job in that Harvey Picar movie.
Yeah.
He was also in
American Splendor,
Oh,
right?
he was unbelievable in that. He was in that movie with De Niro and Murphy. He was the camera guy.
Well, that was a terrible film.
Terrible film, but at least he was in a movie with Eddie Murphy.
And also him and Kevin Hart were the camera guys, or the guys that went around with not John C. Reilly. He's dead now. Who's the
Philip Seymour
Hoffman in Along Came Polly.
Right.
Was that the movie I'm thinking of, or was he in the movie with
Oh, I think he was also in Metro or something.
Metro?
I think he was also in that.
He was in Metro. Yeah.
He was in a ton of stuff.
I mean, he was
Horror movies.
Horror movies. He he was killing it for being like Judah was funny, but he was this weird character. It was a weird character thing. You either bought it or you didn't, right?
People can't see my face. You could just keep saying what you're saying. Don't react.
I really did react to you.
No, Jay. Don't make that face. Just keep talking.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at your face and I react. Yeah.
Judah's always been a murderer.
Right here, dude. Next show, Saturday night. Click for tickets. There
Pay
you go.
what you want.
Pay what you want.
So what does he do? Because
live stream,
his
dude.
thing was crowd work. He was very crowd worky.
He does live stream.
He says it's interactive and you can have your cameras on or
Yeah.
off and ask questions.
Yeah, all the people in the room with him. He can see everybody, like a big Zoom meeting, and he does.
This is kind of a bummer.
I don't know. I'd like to check it out.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to check it out.
We should go.
But
Pay what you want.
for the wrong reasons.
It's crazy. He was so good, murdering it. I wonder if he made enough money off of 30 Rock to call. I mean, because he doesn't need a lot. He doesn't have a kid.
Right.
Doesn't have a girl. Doesn't have
sounds
a wife.
great. Oh.
Doesn't have to 2 cars. Doesn't have to, he has to just pay for himself. Mm-hmm. He has to worry about himself.
And multiple masks. It sounds lonely, is what it sounds like.
I can't do that.
Him and
video.
Todd Barry should marry each other.
Yeah, but
That fucking apartment's gonna smell like foot, for sure. All you need is honk-a-doo-dang.
what is this? I forget this song.
Sucks.
Oh yeah.
There's the violin player that got thrown out of the band for having gay sex.
No,
Yes.
pedophile. I thought
Boyd-
underage shit, wasn't
Boyd
it?
Tinsley. Well, they
You don't
got-
get in trouble just for fucking fucking a guy.
Jay knows.
You
Well-
can't get in trouble for that. I checked.
Yeah, he didn't get. He would
I
have been,
double checked. I'm just gonna fuck guys, and before I find out if I'll get in trouble for it.
yeah, he would have been kicked out of Skanks a long time ago.
How here, hang, hang.
What does it say?
misconduct.
Sexual misconduct by former protege. But what's the age?
Which is boys.
What's the age? He claimed. Hang on.
And this is who? This is the bass player for Dave?
Violinist Boyd Tinsley.
I'll tell you when the roll. Scroll up, please.
He follows me on Twitter.
Trumpeter James Frost Wynn filed a suit. Let's see how old James Frost Wynn is now.
That's what I'm trying to find.
He looked
okay,
old
Frostwind's now 28.
Ooh.
And he met the 54-year-old Tinsley in 2007.
When did this article come out?
This came out in 2018.
Well, no, there's an update right there, I think.
So what is
Right,
this?
May 18th. Jesus Christ.
How old was he? Do
I
the
don't know.
math.
Christine keeps flipping the screens up and down.
I want you to
28?
see the date
It's
of the article.
It's 20.
There's an update to it, though. It's been updated, the article. May 18th. Oh, what's the year? 2018.
2018. So do the math. 2018.
2018 was 7 years ago.
7 years ago. So he was legal.
He was 21.
That's legal.
So it's legal.
I think it was an abuse of power. I think it was right around the Me Too movement time.
Oh, man, it must suck. Even as a gay guy, it must suck to have to Me Too somebody.
I didn't think that counted.
See, as a gay guy, like I got Me Too. He goes, did you try fighting back at all?
I think he was 17.
I hope so.
Because 2018 minus 2007 is 11, and 28 minus 11, 17.
Oh, right.
We're all just dumb.
Right.
We're just
We forgot
stupid.
about the...
We're all relying on Jay, who's stoned out of his mind, to do the math problem. We're like, yeah.
My eyes were going cross. You kept flipping up and down the screen.
Listen, let's just let Paco do the math.
Paco's not that kind of Asian.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, we forgot.
He can sing any cover.
We did it 2018 is when the article was written. That's what we were doing. The problem is we should have done it in 2007. That was the issue.
There you go. You discovered it.
We
saw-
dang.
I don't like Dave Matthews. He had one good song, right?
No, he didn't.
Well, he had one.
What was it?
Oh, you're right. What was it? No, it was. I'll remember it. Ready?
Was it one of those super long ones where
No.
he fucking whimpers a
No.
bunch?
Crash into me.
Yeah.
Can I come
Ants
in
marching.
What'd you say?
Ants marching.
Listen.
Ants marching. I don't know what
Swing,
that one is.
swing,
Two-step.
swing, 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 swing.
Yeah, that one.
Swing,
Is that
swing,
Ants
swing.
marching?
That song sucks shit
Let me
too.
hear it a little bit. Let me hear it a little bit.
Swing, swing, swing,
Swank.
swing, 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 swing. You know what that sound is, Bobby?
Yeah.
No, that.
Oh, that is?
You know what that is?
Yeah, it's got to be like a trash can lid, right?
No. It is a aluminum baseball bat pounding a guy on the balls on his naked ball bag.
I know it isn't.
Listen.
It is not. Is it?
Yes.
That's true, Bobby.
What?
It happened.
What is it
We
from?
watched
A
it.
video we watched years ago.
Did you see? I'm trying to follow the weirdest people I can follow on Instagram.
I got a goodie.
Yeah, dude,
I got a goodie for you. All right, Evelyn. The fact we haven't brought up Evelyn
Okay.
at all yet is crazy.
We need to do this on the show. We need to bring in once a week the weirdest person of the week for us.
Mm-hmm.
I have a guy who ties.
I think you owe us Evelyn.
Who?
Is that her name? What's the lady?
Well,
We haven't brought her up at all
We
yet.
haven't brought her. I mean, she's my favorite.
She's fantastic.
I look for her once a day just to make me smile.
Mm-hmm.
We should bring her up. What's her name again? But this guy, he dresses in women's dresses,
Okay.
and he swings some type of thing that hits him in the balls, and he goes meow. Every time he hits him, meow, meow.
Meow. Look at this. This is what the sound is.
What is that? What is this? No! No, Jay! No, Jay! No, Jay! That's not real! That's not real! That can't be real!
Real.
That can't be real! That can't be real! That can't be real! I don't want to see that! I don't want to see it!
Hipping down on my ball bag. He takes a whack of my ball bag.
You ruined Prince, Purple Rain, and you ruined fucking Dave Matthews for me. Oh my God, why?
Girl is cute.
She's cute, but he's got a nice ball bag too, by the way.
Sure.
Maybe that's how you get a really nice round ball bag.
Just by having a woman beat it with an aluminum bat.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find this lady that I said. How much do you love her, dude?
I love her so much.
How much,
I'm thinking
Jay?
about getting her something for Mother's Day. It's a special occasion to me. Steven Singer Jewelers wants to help you tell the moms in your life every single day how appreciated they are with this brand new limited edition Blue Moon 24 karat gold dipped rose. It's for Mother's Day. A brilliantly bright blue rose with diamond-like sparkles. Skip flowers that die in a week. Steven Singer Jewelers' signature gold dip roses are real roses dipped in real 24 karat gold and are guaranteed to last a lifetime. It arrives in an impressive gift box with your own personalized Mother's Day note. Always free with shipping. Order now exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com. Hurry, they are selling fast and they're not going to be restocked, so supply is very limited. Nothing is going to say I love you like a real authentic Steven Singer 24 karat gold dip rose that lasts forever. Only available at Steven Singer Jewelers in Philly or IHateStevenSinger.com.
I sent our girl Evelyn.
I can't wait to see that up on the screen here, but I found somebody a week ago, and I'm not good at that. Like, I see something funny, I'm like, oh, I got to remember to bring it up on the show, but I don't know how to save things to anything. But I saved a reel today just so I could have Christine bring up his name. It's these two, I think it's Indian. I think they're Indians, but it's a midget who wears a bandana, like a landscaper style.
Yeah.
Like what we're saying. And he's a little weird midget. And it's just...
Did you just call them Mexican people landscapers?
Yes. This one is. I don't know if they're Mexican.
Okay.
I think they might be, I think it's Indian.
You said landscaper style.
Oh, they're wearing the bandana landscaper style.
Yeah. Which is Mexican.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, it's Mexicans also sometimes they tight roll them with it's round. He's got a flat front bandana.
Are they fucking rollerblading? Why would they do that?
Sometimes they roll it. They roll it. It's a little midget, and they just do funny, weird things to him just to watch him just freak out. So they put him like in an inner tube on a water slide, just send him down. He's like, he looks 5 and 50. It's the funniest thing in the world.
I know who you're talking about. I think I've seen that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I would assume we have similar algorithms.
We do.
Whank, 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 whank.
Pang.
Whank, whank, whank.
Are you sending it?
Yeah.
Do you know how to get it? Can you hit the
Sure.
share and send it to Bonfire?
Yo, it's going to be on Facebook.
It's Facebook.
It's Facebook. Don't make it a whole thing.
Paco, what are you just enjoying the show?
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be setting up cameras? Or are you going to wait till the guest gets here and
I think
set
I'm
it up?
supposed to wait in between the breaks so I don't make noise around the table.
Oh, this is classic you,
Just do
dude.
it quietly. Aren't you a ninja?
This is so classic you.
So
So this guy really does look like a boy. The guy, I just played this video. The Dave Tinsley guy.
Oh, really? He had sex with a boy?
Well, I don't know if he had sex with him, but look at this
Oh,
kid.
that sucks. You know, Happy.
It's like a high school boy that's like living his dreams, and he's hit on by some fucking.
Shit. You know how happy
creep.
he was? He was like the star of the school. Oh my God, he's touring with Dave Matthews. He's a prodigy. Wow, this
Now
is
he
amazing.
hates gays.
Now he's gay.
That's
Terrible.
That's when they rape you to show you what a homo you are.
That is when that happens.
Great detective work, Christine.
That is great detective work.
Um,
Trying to find this guy. Why is fucking Valerie Bertinelli looking hot?
Christina, man, you're like a thick middle bitch.
Buddy, look at that. She looks all right.
Oh, no.
She's 70.
Dude, she
Look at
looks
my
like an
neck.
old lady.
Dude, I'm old, dude. That does not look that bad. I mean, oh, God. Come on.
Or necks.
Come on. Hey. You got Evelyn
did you
up
get it,
yet?
Christine? I
Where
sent to
did
your
you-
phone. What is face you're making? It's Facebook.
Facebook.
You can just look up the name on Facebook is how I would play it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's total Joe C. Vern Troyer type.
3'9" with a 10-foot dick.
Yahia
I'm a crazy hit.
Alzobi. Let's see if I can find him on. I wonder if he's on Instagram. Yahia. I mean, this kid is next level. Yeah.
Is this? He's a rapper?
You know what, Chris? No, this is fucking Kid Rock. Christine,
Yeah.
go to Instagram. Much easier. Yahia, YHAEA_XX.
So
He's got 4.6 million
I'm
followers.
so sick. Makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, I'll be honest with you. They're right, because this is a captivating thing to watch.
Have you-
And I'm calling this human being a thing. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's not real. It looks like something was cursed to come to life.
Dude, I follow a lady with. She's just a head on a torso,
Ah.
and she has to do stuff during the day.
Oh.
Like, it's the best. I follow two of them.
Model scarves.
There's two of them, but the one today was on a treadmill and she messed up her little movement with her little whatever the hell those things are called down the bottom, and she fell and slid and it just started scraping her face.
Ah. People just feel things going terrible for these awful like.
No, but then her husband or whoever's with her just had to come pick her up and take her face off the end of the treadmill.
Did you get the name I sent you?
Oh,
I'm
Kelly
getting it
Clarkson.
No. You don't have to
think
pull off
you-
the phone anymore.
I
What's
think
up?
you were out, Bobby, but we did a while
didn't
back.
hear
Instagram.
We did cover half people
Half people.
because remember we saw there were half people in Skankfest on the street.
Yeah,
It
there
would
was a
just
lot of
have
half, yeah.
you didn't understand how they could be living.
Half people.
And someone said they think they have dicks.
What?
I watched there's a YouTube channel of a half person, and he's got a cute wife, and he lost everything from the stomach down because he was crushed in a tractor accident.
Uh-huh.
And he goes through his entire morning ritual of how he has to live or get ready for his day as a half person. It's all tubes. Like he's got to run tubes through everything.
Does he have a
for like
dick?
No, he has no. He's
Oh, well, then kill him.
He has no dick.
no.
Sit him down.
And he has, by the way, no arms.
No,
And,
no legs.
A fucking talking pillow. I
he
say
has one arm and lost both.
throw him down the chute, dude.
I say give him to a circus.
Put him
And
back for parts.
Give him to a circus to do something. Shoot him out of a
couldn't even
cannon.
The best sexual situation you could have is eating pussy.
An
Yeah,
awesome
it'd be
wife.
funny.
Won't
Well,
leave him.
It'd be funny if you just put him in a whorehouse as like the surprise option. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you can go for her or him or this, or you could go for the head.
Or you can sit on this thing.
You can.
Do you want to see the guy first or the girl that
No,
Bobby?
go to Bobby's girl
Okay.
first. She is
Oh, please explain.
world class.
Please explain.
I don't even have anything to explain. This is a woman. Bobby told me this is a woman who thinks her neighbors are trying to poison her, and every day she comes in and her voice and nose. First of all, she has my father's nose, which I do not like.
Her name is Evelyn. What is it? Evelyn?
Evelyn.
What's her name?
Piace.
Padias?
Padias. Is, yeah.
Padias. Yeah, Evelyn Padias.
It's Padias Evelyn on Instagram. Yeah, she is definitely a weathered little bulldog face.
If this is a character, she's killing it. She's really leaned in. She's like, "Look, I'm fat, disgusting, and ugly with a full mustache.
I think she opens.
I
with
might as well
Jessica
be
Kirsten.
hilarious."
Yeah, dude. Listen to me, dude. Here's the
World
thing.
class.
Here's the thing with her. It's not one time. It's every single video.
Yeah.
Is her
Crying
If there-
hysterically about her neighbors trying to attack
So
her.
yeah, because when you see these people on Instagram or whatever, and then you go and there's one video she's having lunch with a friend, it ruins it. I'm like, I'm out. This woman, every video, somebody's trying to kill her.
If it's fake, she's Daniel Day-Lewis's mom.
I mean, dude,
because she's living it for sure.
You gotta listen to this woman.
Things that they're doing to my body. Look. My private is hanging down. Look at all my head and my foot and then my scalp, my back, my legs, everything. And then the chemicals, you can barely breathe, and then my throat is killing me. They won't leave me alone. Oh my.
Now just go to the next video.
Go to the next
Go to the
video.
next one. Doesn't
Just
matter. It's
go-
all going to be this.
It's go to the next video. It's all.
By the way, I like her initial pictures. Her smiling.
yeah. Go scroll down, Christine. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down.
What's this sexy picture?
It's not.
No. It's just a fun. She's dying.
Remember this beauty?
Go to that one to the left. The first one, right over there. Go to that one. There you go. Yeah, just
You
click
know
on-
what they're doing just now?
She's
They're
burnt.
joking me with chemicals, but they're zapping my private again. It's disgusting and disgraceful the things that they're allowed to fucking do. Because of a criminal government of Canada target program. That they do to their citizens. Like I'm laying there and they're fucking targeted my private area. Can you imagine that? And choking my fucking throat with chemicals? Bad cops, bad agents, bad government of Canada.
Oh, yeah, she's Canadian.
It's exactly what it is. A government of Canada, criminal, illegal, target program of experimentation and torture on one citizens.
Christine,
And
sure.
somebody-
This is what happened at 1:26 a.m. today.
You know
Why
what
don't we
they
just
do?
go throw a dart at another time?
Yeah, just Christine, just go.
There you go.
Right
what happened
there.
here?
What happened
Oh,
here?
that's not a video. I'm sure at some point she had a good day.
What they do, as soon as I lay down, they zap my private area. They zap it. It's like electrical currents with pins in that.
You're zapping it.
It's so
You're zapping
uncomfortable.
it.
I can't even barely sit. They do it all the way from the crack of my private
my
top
private,
end to
yeah.
the back of my crack of my ass to the top end. They're big. They're bad. They don't leave me alone. They don't leave.
Christine,
You know what they
Christine,
do?
real quick,
What?
because that might have just been a coincidence. Why don't you scroll way down? Just keep scrolling. You gotta have a good day. Scroll, yeah, maybe right there, right there. Click on that one.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Might not look like much, but I'm trying to lay down and they're burning me with chemicals. And it's hard to breathe. Do you know what it's like when someone criminally tries to take your breath from you or block you from breathing with an illegal criminal activity of using chemicals on you from a senior citizen unit above you? It's so outrageous that this is allowed in Canada. So
I don't know why.
outrageous.
I would believe completely if you told me that this is a family member that DJ Lewis take care of, and you've been slipping. He goes, "Ah, shit, I should go visit her, huh?"
I thought those chemicals would take her out, but apparently this bitch is holding on.
How many times can I zap her private? She won't shut the fuck up.
my private.
He doesn't drink anymore. He's been taking the chemicals he used to take.
She is a star.
Buddy, she is my favorite.
Yeah,
I wake up.
I get it.
I wake up in the morning. I say my prayers because I'm a good boy, and I go right to my Instagram. Hopefully,
He tries to kill me.
it is.
We're gonna do it too.
Jay, you do it perfect. You do it perfect. That's it right there. Let me see.
We're burning my skin with chemicals.
If she's faking this for an account, bravo. I
Yeah,
mean,
don't even. You can write in if you have some kind of evidence that this is all bullshit. Sure, maybe it is. If it is, this woman is murdering it with hilarious. She should be well known.
She should be famous.
She should be very
on the show.
famous.
Yeah, she should do Misery 2.
Go to the other one I sent. Now this is young. Let me see his name again. Yahia.
Oh, he's with he's with Khabib.
Listen, he's known. This young man is known for sure. It says he's an actor, but go down. Just go down to some of the videos. I mean, you gotta see when they just do things to make him scream. Yeah, right there. Perfect. No.
But he's a kid, right?
No,
He's a kid.
I don't think it's a kid.
I think it's a kid, dude. He doesn't have an adult midget face.
Watch. Yes, he does.
The curious case.
No, Lydia.
Oh, he can't.
No, they're making him hold hot coffees over his face.
Oh, no. Oh!
I mean, he's a monster.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a monster.
No, go down to where they walk him in with a bunch of lambs. Look at this face. This is crazy.
He's not a monster. They turn him into one.
Yeah.
He becomes one.
How tall would you estimate he is?
I'd say 2 inches taller than you. I think. I'm just eyeing him up, though. Well, it's like...
Food, Laflandi.
He takes his...
Oh, no.
Look. They just torture a midget. This whole Instagram.
Are you sure he's not like a little, like 13?
Listen, he might be 13. He's built like a 6-month-old.
What did you say?
Yeah, here, let's do that when they send him on a zip line. That's great. They just throw him out. They just send the midget off. He'll be fine.
Do they? Is that his kid?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, he slapped the guy in the face.
If you told me it was just like grown from something, I'd believe you. Go down. There's one where they act like they pretending that he gets bird shit on him, and his wig. That's what made me get into it. Was that video? They make him think that a bird shit on his chest, and he just gets up and starts having a full midge wig out. Yeah. Keep going down.
He fights back like a man.
You saw this one?
No, I'm just judging that he's not a boy.
I think he's a man. Yeah, there's him trying to fight right there. Click that one with the white shirt on. Yeah, see what he does here. So they're messing up his cake.
Oh, he's
biting him.
Is that Dubai? That's Dubai.
Oh, they're Dubai people.
Yeah, maybe
that makes sense.
Man, they awesome sense of humor there.
Oh, I know. How great. You can't just torture a fucking midget in America anymore.
No.
This is the
No.
place to be.
You can still throw midgets around. What do they do?
They just squirt lotion on him, let him think he got shit on by a bird.
So he's in a raft at a pool, and they just squirted sunblock in his face and told him it was a bird?
They said it was bird shit.
Look at his cool guy headshots.
Oh,
it says he's about 20.
I'm going to say this, though. Great hair. I mean,
sure.
He's got insane hair.
Absolutely.
For a
movie star hair.
He's got, I mean, crazy hair.
Yeah.
I think he's a little boy, though.
It's like Midget Bieber. It says he's at least 20.
He can't be 20. It's so weird you can't tell with little people how
Go back
old
to
they
the
are.
thing again.
Yeah,
no, go back to the because they do that more than once, dude. Squirting fucking what he thinks is bird shit on his head, and he just flips out. That's it. That's all they film. 4.6 million followers just to watch people torture a midget.
10 million. They lit the couch on fire. You know.
Torture a midget. That's the whole thing. Torture a midget. Fantastic. Man,
Christine, real
great
quick,
world.
can you just in case, because we might have just saw a couple. Can you just go back? Maybe go back way down, just way down, as far as you can go back, because she might have just had a bad day or a bad week. Yeah, go to that one over on the left, right there. Yeah, maybe.
This is your gal.
This is
Yeah, we're going back to Bob, just to see, because we went back now. Months,
Right.
maybe even a year at this point.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's see. Maybe she's okay.
She's probably okay
I
at this
click on
point.
I'm brushing my head for them.
her tongue's too big for her
Dumping
mouth.
my head. And my private is so big.
It's so big.
They're hurting me, God. They're hurting me so bad. Because I tell the truth.
You're a real cutie patootie.
She
is a cutie patootie.
She keeps sticking her tongue out. And there's one where she's in the hallway and she's telling you where the poison's coming from.
Is that it? Right, that might be it right there.
Where is it?
This one. No, yeah. No, yes.
Got that W.C. Fields nose.
She's huge. Wait for it.
I mean, that fat tongue just.
They hurt me. They hurt me so bad.
Every morning I wake up, she's never healthy, and they never stop poisoning her. I'm talking. I've been following her for so long.
Months and months.
She should be dead. She should be dead. The poison should have taken effect.
It's the slowest acting agent I've ever seen in all of Poison.
Wait, scroll down. See if there's one. There's a door. It's like a door. You can see out in the hallway.
Is it the Canadian government that's torturing
the
her?
Canadian government, but no, her neighbors.
But it's
apparently are
also,
leaking it down. But yeah, it's
Canada's
scroll.
not stopping it.
No, they're involved in it. Everybody, wait a minute, go to the outside. She's outside.
Yes.
Wait a minute, she's outside.
It's just a picture.
You know? It's just a picture. Okay, scroll down. There's I didn't. Can I just say something? What's that? Oh, there you go, right there. Click on that video. Yeah, there you go.
Picture.
Oh, it's a picture. I've never read all the stuff too. There's a lot of stuff going on.
They send a long cylinder hose up at night. I can see it on my wall moving from the light outside, and the truck and the vehicles take off when I start choking. They laugh.
All right, scroll down.
It's just so crazy that like truly psychotic people can just be on Instagram.
Send.
Just like they just have a channel.
There's too many characters.
Yeah, that's just I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the real poison.
Why did
Stop choking me. Stop it. You know.
So
Not to be able to breathe.
can I just say something?
Stop choking me.
She's putting these up because the people that are killing her, she wants them to see, and maybe they'll stop doing it if they see these videos.
Lou, before I forget, this weekend,
It's not.
I mean, have 20 different drops of this lady.
I'd love to.
Just you know what I'm saying? Just have whatever,
scroll.
just a sentence at a time.
Yeah.
Some just like go.
Scroll down. There's one where you see the door.
She posts every 5 seconds. By the way, we're only a week behind right now.
It's so
nuts.
Fucking. It's the best Instagram.
It's all just her tongue.
It makes me happy. She's being poisoned, Christine.
Yeah.
I mean,
How-
have some empathy.
The poison affects first your tongue.
Yeah, wait, yeah, look. Her tongue is. Oh, I'd like to get a swipe of my butt from that tongue.
What do you think the bathroom smells like after she shits?
Like poutine
like-
and Canadian bacon and syrup.
Just like a sweet beef.
Yeah.
Like a maple beef.
Scroll down. See if you can see it. It should be coming, but she does post a lot.
It's
Wait.
crazy. Oh, now spoon on the
Wait a
tongue.
minute. What's the tongue thing? What's the spoon?
It's
What's
a
that?
picture.
Oh,
She's showing you her
caption
tonsils.
is-
She's showing you her tonsils are there.
Oh, they burned the roof of her mouth.
By the way, someone just wrote, "Ma'am." There's only one comment and somebody going, "Ma'am."
Do you see,
Please.
There's people writing in Arabic. You can translate it.
No.
Like this woman must have lost her son or something.
She had, no one has ever left it in. Oh, it's the best. Here you go.
Crank it.
Maybe she's all right. She's
No,
okay.
it's time. It's time that you leave me alone. Go away, leave my family alone. Leave me alone, you monsters. Like I
can't.
Okay, we gotta take a break. We got Pauly Shore in the motherfucking house.
She cries like a child. You know when a kid cries? That.
Son of a bitch.
Oh God bless her. Check her out.
Bless her so hard.
Check her out on Instagram.
Had a bad day. We'll be right back, everybody, with Pauly Shore.
Let's just say you're on vacation. You get that great shot of the kids, but you're distracted by everything else and you forgot to send photos to Grandma and Grandpa. With an Aura digital frame, guess what? You can upload those photos from the app right to the grandparents, Jason. Eating an egg roll. Aura is the Wi-Fi connect. It's not. It's an empanada. I could take a picture of you right now and send it to my mom because you guys are connected. That's weird, right?
I love sharing pics with your mom.
Oh, God, it hurts me. Aura is the Wi-Fi connected digital picture frame that beautifully showcases your photos and videos. You can add unlimited photos straight from your smartphone using the Aura app. Everyone who has an Aura frame loves it, including us here at the Bonfire. We do have them. I've seen them at Jay's house, and Jay has seen them in Max's room. I'm shooting and
What's
sending...
your mom's first name again?
All right, relax.
What is it?
It's Kathleen.
Oh, it's great.
Okay, I'm shooting and sending photos to not my parents, but my mom. Because my dad, I don't know where my dad is. That'd be great if I got my real dad in Aura frame, sent it to him with all photos of my son and my life. Anyways, each frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tags, which is great. It's a perfect gift for Mother's Day, and it's more meaningful than, cards or stupid, candies or a phone call. No, a phone call you should still do. Call your mom, everybody. Look, Aura has a great deal for our listeners for Mother's Day. For a limited time, and that means a short time, listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off plus free shipping on their best-selling Carver matte frame. That's AURA frames.com. Promo code Bonfire. Support us. What was that? Support us. Is that my mom?
My fault.
Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Do us that favor if you buy one of these. You should. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, Mother's Day is almost here. How often do you call your mother? Is it every day or just special occasions or maybe even just once in a blue moon? Well, Steven Singer Jewelers wants to help you tell your mother every day, all year long, how appreciated she is with their new Blue Moon 24-karat gold dip rose for Mother's Day. It's a brilliant, bright blue rose with diamond-like sparkles. Skip flowers at Dine a Week. Steven Singer Jewelers' signature gold dip roses are real roses dipped in real 24-karat gold and are guaranteed to last a lifetime. It arrives in a very impressive gift box with your own personalized Mother's Day note and always free shipping. Order now exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com and hurry because they're selling fast and they will not be restocked. Supply is limited. Nothing says I love... Why am I burping? They're poisoning me! They're poisoning me!
You stuffed an empanamer in your mouth while I was doing my ad.
An empanamer?
Empanamer.
What is it?
Empanamer.
Empanamer?
Emanina.
Shakan. Nothing says I love you like a real authentic Steven Singer 24-karat gold dip rose that lasts forever. Only available at Steven Singer Jewelers in Philadelphia or IHateStevenSinger.com.
The #1 pro wrestling show on the planet, Busted Open, is now on Faction Talk, Channel 103. This is Dave LaGreca. Hear me alongside my rotating cast of Hall of Famers and pro wrestling legends every weeknight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Faction Talk. A daily breakdown of everything going on in the world of pro wrestling and a ton of laughs along the way. It's Busted Open, now, weeknights at 9 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk, Channel 103, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
It's been an American tradition for more than 150 years.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
And you can hear the Run for the Roses on Sirius XM.
Coming down to the wire. Who's it going to...
Rồi xin chào tất cả các bạn. Mình rất vui khi được gặp lại các bạn trong video này. Và hôm nay thì mình xin chia sẻ với các bạn cái tin tức mới nhất liên quan đến thị trường ô tô. Khi mà Isuzu ra mắt cái mẫu bán tải điện D-Max, Isuzu thì sẽ nhận đặt hàng trước cho cái xe bán tải điện D-Max của mình từ cuối năm nay và sẽ dự kiến giao xe vào đầu tháng 3 năm 2026. Isuzu chính thức bước chân vào cái thị trường xe bán tải điện với mẫu xe đầu tiên là một cái dòng Isuzu D-Max EV, dự kiến ra mắt tại châu Âu vào năm 2026. Xe được thiết kế như là một cái giải pháp để cung cấp một cái phương tiện di chuyển với cái năng lượng mới, duy trì cái tính thực tiễn cũng như là giảm cái khí thải ra ngoài môi trường. D-Max thì sẽ cạnh tranh với những cái đối thủ cùng phiên bản, cùng phân khúc như là Toyota Hilux thế hệ mới. Thiết kế thì ngoại thất gần giống như cái phiên bản sử dụng cái động cơ đốt trong, chỉ khác ở một số cái chi tiết như là logo đặc trưng của cái xe điện và cái điều đặc biệt là không có ống xả. Cổng sạc của chiếc xe này thì ở vị trí nắp bình nhiên liệu quen thuộc, giúp cho người dùng dễ dàng thích nghi. Isuzu đã khoác cho cái D-Max EV một cái lớp sơn xanh độc đáo, kết hợp cùng với điểm nhấn màu đen và vành hợp kim 18 inch. Xe thì sẽ có 2 phiên bản cao cấp với các cái tùy chọn cabin là Extended và Double Cab. D-Max EV thì trang bị 2 motor tạo công suất 188 mã lực và mô men xoắn là 325 Nm, nghĩa là bản điện có công suất lớn hơn 27 mã lực so với phiên bản động cơ xăng. Xin lỗi các bạn, động cơ diesel, dù kém hơn 35 Nm. Công suất thì được truyền đến cả 4 bánh. Với tính năng Rose Terran Mode được chuyển từ mẫu diesel sang. Các số liệu về hiệu suất bao gồm khả năng tăng tốc từ 0 đến 100 km/h chỉ trong 10,1 giây và tốc độ tối đa là hơn 129 km/h. Quan trọng hơn với người dùng là cái bộ bán tải D-Max EV thì vẫn duy trì cái tải trọng 1 tấn và có khả năng kéo 3,5 tấn, ngang với xe bán tải cỡ trung diesel. Các thông số off-road cũng mạnh mẽ không kém, với độ sâu đội nước là 600 mm và khoảng sáng gầm xe là 210 mm. Pin lithium-ion 66,9 kWh, cung cấp phạm vi hoạt động là 263 km. Con số này thì có vẻ hơi ít, nhưng phù hợp với một cái kỳ vọng về một phiên bản và một cái mẫu bán tải cỡ trung mang trọng lượng và kích thước lớn hơn. Sạc nhanh thì ở cái mức lên đến 50 kW DC, cho phép sạc 20 đến 80 km/h chỉ trong khoảng 1 giờ. Isuzu thì bảo hành pin trong 8 năm hoặc là 160.000 km. Chiếc bán tải điện này thì chạy trên phiên bản khung thang cải tiến như D-Max thông thường. Tuy nhiên thì hệ thống treo sau có thiết lập D-Dion thay vì lò xo lá. Isuzu D-Max EV thì ra mắt toàn cầu tại triển lãm Birmingham. Hãng Nhật thì dự kiến nhận cái đơn đặt hàng trước thị trường Anh vào nửa cuối năm, với cái đợt giao hàng đầu tiên vào tháng 3 năm 2026. Isuzu thì cũng xác nhận rằng xe bán tải điện sẽ bán tại một số thị trường tại châu Âu. Và cái thông tin liên quan đến hãng xe Isuzu ra mắt cái mẫu bán tải điện mới là D-Max EV thì cũng đã khép lại video này của mình. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn trong các video kế tiếp.
Join us Saturday at 10 Eastern for Down the Stretch with Dave Johnson. Then at 2, Steve Bick is live at Churchill Downs for the pre-race show. And at 5 Eastern, hear the 151st Kentucky Derby on NBC Sports Radio Channel 85 in the car and the SiriusXM app.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Let's talk numbers. Traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, and that adds up fast. But with BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save up to 50% per session and pay a flat fee for weekly sessions, making therapy more affordable and easier to fit into your life. Therapy should feel accessible, not like a luxury. BetterHelp connects you with licensed professionals who can help with everything from anxiety to everyday stress at a price that makes sense. Your mental health is worth it, and now it's within reach. Whether you're facing big life changes or just need support, therapy provides the tools to navigate it all. With over 30,000 therapists and 5 million people served globally, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. It's convenient, flexible, and you can switch therapists anytime. Your well-being is worth it. Visit BetterHelp.com/radio today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/radio.
If you're a small business owner looking to improve or expand your business, you're probably faced with choices. Things like more inventory or paying bills or taxes, and tariffs that have you in a cash crunch. Choosing can be hard when you need them all for a clear path to success. At LendSeek, we don't think you should have to choose between the things you need to grow and improve your business. At lendseek.com, you'll find our exclusive AI-based lending marketplace where you can access up to $1 million in business funding with minimal paperwork, no prepayment penalties, and no restrictions on how the funds are put to work. If you've been in business for at least 2 years with annual revenue of at least $500,000, our online AI-enabled platform can connect your business to over 100 funders with funding in as fast as 24 hours. Whether you own a local retail shop, contracting company, online business, or professional services, we've got you covered. Apply today with no cost and no obligations at lendseek.com. LENDSEEK.com.
Selling your home? It's a fact. A great real estate agent will sell your home faster and for more money. So you will need to find a great real estate agent. Find that great agent on Ready.com and get paid thousands of dollars extra. Because on Ready.com, the top agents near you will pay just to be your agent. Yes, they pay you a cash bonus to be your agent. Money in your pocket before you sell your home. And Ready makes it so easy. Just go to Ready.com, REDY.com. Enter the address of your property and when you want to sell. We alert the best agents in your area. And in 48 hours, those agents offer you cash just for the opportunity to sell your home. Compare their proposals, select your agent, get paid. Thousands of dollars just to pick your agent. Only with Ready. Find out more. Go to Ready.com, REDY.com.
And now back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
That's right, pleased to meet you. I still won't tell you my name. Don't you believe in mystery? Don't you wanna play my game? I'm looking for a man to love me like I've never been loved before. I'm looking for a man that'll do it anywhere, even on the limousine floor. 'Cause tonight I'm living in a fantasy, my own little nasty world. Tonight, don't you wanna come with me? Do you think I'm a nasty girl? Tonight I'm living in a fantasy, my own little nasty world. Tonight, don't you wanna come with me? Do you think I'm a nasty girl? I guess I'm just used to sailors. I think they got water on the brain. I think they got more water upstairs than they got sugar on the candy cane. I'm looking for a man to love me like I've never been loved before. I'm looking for a man that'll do it anywhere, even on the limousine floor. 'Cause tonight I'm living in a fantasy, my own little nasty world. Tonight, don't you wanna come with me? Do you think I'm a nasty girl? Tonight I'm living in a fantasy.
Wally, did you ever come across Prince in any of your travels?
I did.
That'd be funny if he was like, yeah, he's gay.
Yeah, we kissed.
No, I did my MTV show from Paisley Park.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Was he there?
He wasn't there.
He wasn't.
He wasn't there. But, yeah, but it was cool. No, it was cool because we had I guess when we had what's it called, carte blanche or whatever, MTV called and says like, hey, can we film there? So I got to like, lie in his bed or in his studio and it's like going into the Playboy Mansion, pretty much. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that's like either, though.
Yeah, we don't know.
Smell my finger. Smell my finger. Well,
smell it.
there you go.
Oh,
No, so yeah, it was pretty cool.
It smells like mothballs and pretzels.
Probably more things than that. Probably sells a lot of things. Yeah, my fingers. Yeah, there's the fingers have been. You know what I mean? They've been some places.
I know some wonderful places.
They've been to some places.
All of them do.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. But yeah, we went there and it was pretty wild. And this was like probably in the 90s.
Yeah. It's when there was no racism.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was no racism.
It's true.
And it was cool. Yeah.
I would love to check out the Playboy Mansion in its heyday, which to me would be probably the
80s,
early 90s, late 80s,
late
70s,
70s.
No, I'm sure that's true. But in my time of looking back, like I would love to be walking around with like the. Let's say from like the Dorothy Strattons to the Anna Nicole Smiths.
I think women changed too. The 70s, they were more like hippie women, and then the 80s, they had that Ginger Lynn that they started getting fake titties. Started
I think it's weird that the shape of a woman actually, like you could tell from a naked picture. Forget the hue of it. The way the titties banana up, that it's a 70s, it's like 70s tits.
The boob jobs got just more bizarre. I mean, there was, at first there was like lines, kind of like hair transplants.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? There were like big lines and shit, and now it's like hidden. And back with the boobs, it was like there would be like a big line under the nipple.
Yeah.
And then it got good, and then there was just a line under their armpit.
Right.
You
And
know
now
what I
they
mean?
just take the nipple off, and it's the crease of the nipple. You
I don't
can't
know
even
what
see
it is anymore.
I got pictures of my wife's
Whoa,
tits.
whoa, bro.
I'm sorry. Okay,
I'm just
sorry.
happy that other guy isn't here anymore.
Finally, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, the dead weight.
Jesus, that guy.
He's sad.
He
Jacob's
stutters
sad.
too. I was because I listened to the show and I was listening to him back. I'm Dan stutters. Like, how do you have a fucking guy on radio that stutters?
I know. Dead weight Dan, we called him.
I think he didn't quit it. He got fired, right, Jacob?
Yeah, he got
internally.
fired. Yeah. I think he just felt that I was ready to move on without him. I think he felt that coming down the line somewhere. Didn't Dan? Dan still takes the crew out. Not me and Bobby. He takes the crew out for lunch once a month.
Just to rub it in,
Once
right?
every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
Once every 2 or 3 months.
It's getting longer and longer.
It is expanding out.
He's
It's true.
actually getting over the
He's
crew.
probably gonna hijack your staff.
Oh well,
you know what I mean? Because they pay more. He probably pays more.
I'll
'Cause
tell
at
you
the
what.
end of the day, that's what it's about.
I don't know what Sirius pays, so that he may pay more than them.
No, he
but I'll
does.
tell you this: they would if Dan Soder said, "Guys, please come work on my couch studio with me." They would all leave here in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They would smash through the windows to get out of
Jacob
here
would
fast
take
enough.
all his blankets and leave.
Oh my God! He'd leave his blankets because Dan would keep it warm enough for him.
Probably right. He would.
So who's paying you to do this show? I mean, all seriousness, without joking. Because
Sirius XM.
I'm confused.
Sirius XM.
Because you have another show at the Stand. That's what I was
It's
telling
Legion
you.
of Skanks.
Yeah, I know, but
That's
you have so many.
podcast.
No, I know that, but I know I just didn't know where. You know what I mean? You got a lot of different. Break it down.
A
You
lot
got
of irons in the
Stand.
fire.
Yeah, you got Stand.
The Stand is Legion of Skanks.
Yeah, you got-
We're here 3 days a week live for
And then you do
Sirius
one on
XM.
the moon, right, with Elon Musk.
Yes.
Yeah, on
And we have
Musk.
Story Wars also.
Oh
which is
yeah,
the other
yeah.
one.
So what do you think about that? I mean, that's a lot.
It's too much.
It's a lot.
It's too much.
So is it financially working out for you?
Yes, because I do all of them. That's the move.
Is it hard?
You have to have 7 jobs.
Jay just
But
bought
that's
a
a
brand
lot.
new house out in Jersey with a pool and a jacuzzi and a fire pit and a
It would be Matt
gazebo.
Rife's bathroom.
A bonfire, a bonfire pit.
Yeah.
Bonfire pit. My house would be Matt Rife's bathroom.
So
Your house
so
is beautiful.
It's nice.
So is it true? My friend that works over at Howard, my friend, and you
Is your
guys
friend
have-
Howard?
No. He's a writer. Is it true that Conan O'Brien just got a whole bunch of money from Sirius?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, they give a lot of money out to people. Not here.
Not to us, but to
Not
them.
here.
Have you ever heard of the show Call Her Daddy?
Yes.
So she signed not even a deal to be on Sirius XM as much as it was for them to sell advertising for her podcast. $125 million deal.
Okay, because a lot of you guys don't know what's going on here. You asked me to be on this podcast, but it's not to promote my I've been talking to the higher ups.
Nice.
Okay, great.
So they said the checks are not coming. You guys, you got more work to do.
What? Listen, dude.
We have much more work to do.
You have more work to do. No, but that'd be sick. If
It is
like
crazy
in a couple
that-
years from now, you guys are like, oh shit, 50 million or da 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 da.
I'd say it's borderline impossible because
No, it's
they've really
not.
sunk it all into Call Her Daddy.
Yeah. It's all gone.
125 million. And, you know, it is
You know
what it
what
is.
though? They gave us we got a new headshot with a little background.
But this is nice. This is why they,
They
keep us
haven't
around.
kicked you out
Dude,
yet.
They
Maybe-
keep us around for one reason, and I believe one reason only, and it's the most important reason, is because the entire salary of this entire crew, me and Bobby included, isn't 1/125th of what Call Her Daddy makes. Cumulative.
Yeah, but
they
here's
give us a new logo. Would you like to? Maybe you could pitch which one we should use.
No, but here's what's going to happen. You guys are going to look back on this episode in a year, 3, 4 years from now, and you guys are going to cash in.
It's
Because
possible.
at the end of the day, it's about numbers, and you guys are getting the numbers, and they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. At the end of the day, this is going to be good. So you're going to let me sleep on your couch, bro?
Yes.
Yes.
You could absolutely stay on my couch.
buddy, I'm going to get you a room.
Yeah, a room at your place.
You're not going to count. You're going to get Paulie downstairs. You're going to go downstairs with my son. You and my son.
Okay, that's
the whole
weird.
basement. He'll be older by then.
Yeah.
But this is a
teach him
pretty...
teach him the ways.
Wait, so, bro.
Oh,
But this is a
man.
crazy
You could do worse
business.
than that Pauly Shore fucking get your son ready for pussy in the world.
Oh, my
you could
God.
do worse.
That'd be a great show on MTV now if it was
Right
still
here.
on. If he was teaching young 18-year-olds how to get pussy.
Oh, man.
But this is a crazy shift, huh? It's like ever since Joe kind of like shifted the election in a way. I mean, I don't know if he did or didn't. It's in the zeitgeist that he did, that he kind of shifted everyone. I mean, even Gavin Newsom, I'm going to do a podcast. Michelle Obama, I'm going to do everyone's hopping on the podcast world because mainstream media just seems like it's kind of tired.
Well, it does.
Just,
it does
know?
take. I mean, I can't see the oomph of somebody starting comedy now and being like, I'm going to have a CBS sitcom as like the goal. Like it's so beyond. It's like, why would you even worry about the show notes? You probably can do this yourself on YouTube.
Well, yeah, it's real hard now. I mean, back when we came up and you came up, you go out to LA, you do a set, you could have a sitcom the next
based
week,
off of your set, yeah.
and then you're a millionaire. I mean, it happens so many times. I mean, those days are done.
And then do you guys do was it Patreon?
No.
Do you know about Patreon?
Sure, yeah.
So do you know how that works?
I do it, yeah.
So you do it?
I do it.
Or did it? Or you
I
kind of
still have it. I have a podcast. I have 3 other podcasts I do too. I have Bone to Pick with Paul Verzi. I have The Regs with the Dan who used to work on the show. He quit that show and went over my show. And then another one. But I have the Patreon because it actually, during the pandemic, people don't know this, they started taking podcast money because actors and everyone went to podcasting, and they started taking SAG money through podcasting. So you could take your podcast money and use it for SAG and get your insurance like that way because you weren't working as an actor.
So why don't you guys try a Patreon with some of your stuff?
I've never wanted to do it because I think it would only hurt my feelings if it's no money. Because you always know some people that all you know is the success stories where it's like, change your life. We got Patreon. We're making millions of dollars a year. And then what if you're the person that's like, I make about $15,000 a year on that.
What 15? That'd be awesome.
15 grand.
Yeah, dude.
Is there other paid other paid companies?
Yeah, let me tell you.
OnlyFans.
PunchUp.live. It's a brand new company that came out.
It's called PunchUp what?
PunchUp.live. It's a great company. They're no censored. They censor
Bobby's
nothing.
chief financial officer.
I am not. And they actually you get all the data.
This is it right here. PunchUp.
Yeah, everybody's on it. PunchUp.live, you get all the data, like all the emails and stuff, where they're from, who they are. So if you're going, say you're going to Seattle, you can send an email out to all your people that are on your PunchUp.live, and you could say, hey, I'm coming. Here's a button. It goes right directly to them. And then you can put stuff up there and charge for it, too.
There you are right there.
That's right.
So you're on PunchUp and Patreon?
I'm on PunchUp. I put
Patreon
is for the podcasting. PunchUp is for the stand-up. So I put that's my special up there. You can watch it for free.
Wow.
All you got to do is give me your email so that I know where you're from.
Yeah, and then where do you collect the cash?
Well, you would collect cash.
No, where do you collect the cash?
I don't. On Patreon?
Yeah.
Oh, it just goes into your account, and my wife snatches it. And my wife, I don't see it.
But what about the PunchUp?
The PunchUp is more, you get the data. So you can charge money. Like if you had a special, you could put it up there.
You got Cuomo up there, buddy. I didn't realize you signed Cuomo. Good for you, dude.
So the old days, how we used to do it.
Thank you.
Who's Cuomo? Chris Cuomo's on it?
No.
Natalie Cuomo.
No, better.
Okay. So Natalie Cuomo, say what's up to her. We like her. She's our friend.
Yeah.
So what about?
I love him.
What about the old days? Because what I used to do back in the day is I would have my assistant sit at the merch line with a piece of paper, and then they would write the emails down on the fans would come there and write their cell and their email and all that.
So now what they have to do.
But that was pretty cool. Don't brush over that. That's a pretty.
That's insane.
That was pretty dope.
It's awesome.
I mean,
great.
That's how. God, fuck. Who fucking was it that would kill at that?
Billy Burr.
Billy Burr.
Kevin Hart. Kev used to do it too.
Kevin Hart.
Billy Burr used to sit at the end of every show.
Yeah. Bill Burr.
And he would do. He toured with Charlie Murphy and Donnell.
Wow.
Donnell Rollins, right? Was it Donnell? And they did a tour because they were on Chappelle's show, and he would be the one at the end of the show. He put on every table a little thing for his email, and he'd get everybody's email.
Yeah, and sell and all that stuff. That was
never.
Cool.
I was never.
It's a lot of work.
Never a business guy in this ever. It's been until I was able to have a level like within the industry where I could get like help, like managers and stuff that were really good. Like I have no.
And you know
I watched friends doing it, and when they were doing it, I thought they were wasting their time. They were like, I'm going to go out and collect all the emails. I'm like, to do what? You're going to remember they're all from this town and plug them all in. And they would. They'd go home and make like spreadsheets of things. And I go,
what saved Louis' career? When Louis got canceled, before he got canceled, when he would do his shows, he got really upset that they were charging such crazy prices. So he bought a ticketing company.
Yeah.
And he charged $40 a seat, no matter what seat it was.
Wow.
So you could get the back row, the front row, it was all 40. But in that, he got all these emails. So he had 250,000 emails.
It's the
So
Kid
when
Rock model.
Yeah, when he got, what?
It's the Kid Rock model.
What do you mean?
Sell everything for one price across the board.
Yeah, and when he got canceled, he just put a thing out to his fans on email, and this tour sold out.
Yeah.
Because those are
Yeah,
people.
he's probably the number one person that does this stuff properly. Right? Because he sells his specials. We all know he goes right to.
Oh, you meant about the sales. He goes, he does it properly. He goes, you just whack off in front of him one good time and then move about your life. That guy does it right.
Yeah, you're talking about his,
you mean
business, not his sex.
business model.
Yeah.
Not his whacking off in front
No,
of girls.
his business model, he fucking kills
Can
it.
I say something? No, he did that properly too. He asked.
Sure.
And they said, you know what I mean? It's not. He was like, "Do you mind if I?"
The
jerk?"
word proper is strange to me because these are women who he probably also could have fucked.
Yeah.
But he was like, no. This is the thing I want to whack off in front. I mean, one of the best things said in a special ever, that last one, when he goes, it sucks when people know your thing, your sexual thing. And he goes, I mean, it sucks if your friends know your thing. Obama knows my thing. Because President Obama knows my thing. And what a funny point. Everyone knows your goofy kink and you have to accept it. It's Jim Norton-esque. Just lean into it, man.
Yeah.
So speaking of Jim, it's a great segue. So his babe, right? So how is he? How is he with her? Because I'm on the West Coast. I don't spend a lot of time in New York. Yeah, I
Are
don't
you
know
calling Jim the her or?
No, like what's up with that? That's pretty
He's
wild.
in love, man.
I know. I get it. It's a straight face. He's in love. He's really with her. But what's that like? Like, do you guys ever say, dude, like, does your chick give you good head because she used to be a dude or what?
You mean, does he give her?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Jim's not the top in that relationship. I hope you know that.
No, for
She's
sure.
a foot taller than him.
Without doubt.
So
Chief Viking fucks him.
Yeah, that's Thor.
So what's his take on her as far as people talking about it? He doesn't care. Because I don't want to disrespect.
I think he leans in.
If it's sensitive.
Jim is first of all, such a ruthless, funny person. He's
the best.
That he would never, in a million years, if he even felt it, he would fight the thing to be like, hey, don't say stuff like that. Because he just wouldn't. Okay,
so let's say shit like that. Then let's get into
oh,
it.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious.
It's a blast.
So did was he married to her before she was a chick?
No, he met her.
So he just met her and thought she was a chick?
No.
He met her. He met her online.
Okay.
Knew that she
was trans.
I'm just kidding.
Because they said she said it. She said it in the thing. I'm a trans.
No.
You
No,
don't
she
have to
didn't.
She didn't have to say much.
No, he knew. He was. That's what he likes. He likes that.
He's always like trans.
He's like both. He's dated women. He had a girlfriend for a long time.
But every woman he dated before now thinks that they must have looked like a man for him to be interested.
Fucking hilarious.
Suck on that, Chelsea
This isn't
Peretti.
a fucking reality show.
Well, he tried to pitch it as a reality show and no one bought it.
Society's not ready.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Which is
hilarious.
crazy. But no, he met her online, and then he went and visited her. Blah blah blah. He tried to get her in the country. Had
Where's
a hard
she
time.
from?
Norway.
And then Canada.
Finally got her in the country. They got married, and now they live together. And I've been friends for 25 years, almost 30 years. I've been friends. They were at my house for Thanksgiving last year.
Beautiful.
They come over all the time.
Yeah.
But he's never been happier.
That's
like
amazing.
I've never seen him this happy in my life. He is so happy right now.
Now he has to sit on a donut when he sits down, but he's never been happy. Besides that, he's never been happier.
I mean, he has to blow her so only when she goes to sleep.
It's so adorable.
I did their podcast and it made me laugh. So that's why I love Jim. Why I love Jim is because he's so like just brash about that shit.
I love it.
And she said on the podcast, she goes, "Oh no, I'm worrying that." She goes, "When Jim's home, like when he's home on the weekdays." Now it's weird because I end up falling asleep on the couch. I fall asleep on the couch early, and I wonder. I hope I'm not getting bored. I hope we're not getting bored with each other. He goes, "You're not getting bored, stupid." He goes, "You just got your dick sucked on the couch." He's talking about himself, and I was like, "Jesus, Jim."
Paulie, wait a second. You're acting. You're from Hollywood.
It doesn't matter. I've never had sex with a transgender woman.
Did you ever want to?
I mean
you ever have a
don't
chance
know.
to? Like, cause you're from the time when it happened. It wouldn't even be gay. The 80s, 90s.
Well, I think it would be
LA?
gay. I think it wouldn't be. I think in a world it wouldn't be like blown up to something
Yeah,
necessarily.
it wouldn't. But in LA, it wouldn't. No one would care.
No, I mean the old school way is being in Thailand and having sex with a lady boy.
Right.
That was kind of like, oh, I went to Thailand and I fucked a chick that was a dude and da da. I never did that.
No.
So I
Kept
just
it stateside.
The what?
Kept it stateside.
No, I never.
God bless America.
No,
yeah.
I would say I never had sex with a girl with a puss. Or
Oh, you
vagina
have.
or
I mean,
whatever.
the who's who list of my favorite porn stars of my teen years. I mean, you at least hung out with some great ones. Nikki Dial. I could throw the names of these. She ended up dating David Faustino, which I remember always was kind of interesting to me. Nikki Dial, the Raquel Darrian, the Savannahs, those girls. Savannah was the one she dated.
Everyone.
Slash.
Yeah,
Do you know these girls?
I do.
Yeah. Did you? Wow, you got really
I do.
sophisticated.
Nikki Dial was so hot.
How was it?
I never was. Let me see if closer up. I was never with her. Negative.
Oh, I wasn't.
No,
even, I wasn't
dated-
even giving a who's who list of. I don't know who you fucked exactly. I'm just saying. I know you
Those
were
are
in
the
that world
Yeah,
that,
those
of
are
that
the
time.
girls. Yeah. No, I was with Savannah.
Nice.
Yeah, I was with Savannah.
Gosh,
Why are
she
you
was
jerking off? What are you doing, dude? I'm just.
No, that's what he
Jacob,
does.
Get a
He's got the
grip, dude.
cash and he's jerking off at the same time.
He has an OnlyFans. That's how we make money for the show.
Yeah, so she was hot.
Wow, she's
Yeah,
pretty.
She was
I mean, what do you do with that, dude?
a lot.
I mean,
All kinds of stuff.
We did a porno. We actually did a porno together
you made a porno?
with her. Yeah.
That's
No.
crazy. When?
Yes. Yes.
Was your face in it?
Of course.
Can you?
Oh, just for like home use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like us.
No, I didn't put it out. No,
was
it
an
was
evil
just me
angel.
and her fucking around.
Oh, okay. We can't get
It was fun, but it was cool because it was thought out.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the Tommy Lee one where he's just on a boat, like filming his penis. And this was like I play a plumber. She plays a horny housewife. I knock on the door. I'm like, I'm here to fix your pipes. And she's like, I can't let you in. My husband's not here, and I'm not allowed any strangers, ma'am. I'm just here to fix the pipes. I'm just coming through. I'm just here to fix the pipes. And then I would go in, and then I would start like working on the pipes, and then she'd start rubbing my arms. You're so big and strong. My husband's a wimp. Ma'am, please back off. I'm just here to fix the pipes. And then all of a sudden she started,
There's a type of porn I like where they actually work it out.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? You know, I love that story.
It was like we were acting it out.
Yeah, I love
I got
that.
to hang out.
I'll send
briefly.
you guys a copy if you guys want to put it on
Please.
the
Yeah,
internet.
please.
No one's
How
seen
much
it.
money we can make off of that?
No one's seen it.
I got to hang
I'll
out.
put that on my Patreon, my first thing.
Put it on your punch out. It's uncensored.
That was the. That was sad. I got to hang out in. I was just in Tulsa, and the last time I was in Tulsa, I hung out with Jessie Jane, who was very popular in the early 2000s. And she passed away not long after.
I mean, this girl right here is nuts.
Savannah was super hot.
I mean, that's just that's the perfect 1980s 90s girl. That the hair looks. I mean, she looks like she's made
Wasn't
by
the
God.
the lore was that she blew Slash under the table at the Rainbow?
Probably.
Yeah,
Now-
more than likely.
Now
She
back in
dated a lot of rock stars. She dated
Yeah.
Vince Neil. She dated Slash. I think she had sex with Axl.
How much crazy shit did you do at the store? Like the cellar. I'm from the cellar. I had Comedy Cellar. There was always this little room down the bottom that nobody knew about with a key that on a chain. And Jay's done it. I've done it. We bring a girl in there and do some weird shit. And we all have stories. Where's the place in
It
the
wasn't
store?
that weird. You either get your dick sucked or fuck them. I couldn't do anything that weird.
It's
maybe
weird that you're going into a room
Sure.
under a fucking
Yeah.
well, there's a room full of people laughing, and you're about to go on stage. It's a little fucking weird.
By the way, you were actually, I didn't know this until after I had my years of fucking in there, was that I didn't realize, I thought it was just that closet. That wraps all the way around to the
course.
kitchen.
Yeah.
To the kitchen bar.
Fuck yeah.
So
You didn't know that?
sometimes somebody could just walk by that way. That was crazy.
Yeah.
No, I did not know that at all. I fucked in there free.
Did you see my name?
Willy-nilly.
Did you see my name I wrote in cum on the wall?
No.
You got to get a black light next
Get
time
on
you
the
go in there.
mic. What are you doing? That's your dude.
It was before
That
my
was
time.
before. Yeah.
Me and Christine fucked at the stand. Where Paulie's going to be this weekend.
Great. Oh my God.
And Stand
No.
Up New York.
No,
Did you
no,
fuck
no.
at the stand?
Not this one. Not this stand location.
Old stand.
You
Old
fucked at the
stand.
small stand?
Yeah.
They didn't even have a green room there.
I was actually blowing him in the office one time, and Paul walked in. Thank God he was
The little office up in front?
No, on the bottom.
Downstairs.
Under the stairs.
It's hilarious. I wasn't at that one.
No. Oh, the Comedy Store. I mean, those days, I mean, talk about a time in comedy. I bet it was fun with the chicks and the porn stars. That's the Kinnison, Dice floating around. I mean, damn. Doesn't fucking...
Where did I meet you? Was it MTV days?
No. We met in L.A. once.
You remember Drake Sather?
No.
No.
I do. I remember Drake.
Oh, you just made me feel bad. Who is that?
Go on. He was fucking funny, dude. He killed himself.
Didn't he wear? He was like a suit. He wore a suit always. Drake said.
No, he was like in a Fonzie jacket.
Oh,
this
really?
guy, fucking genius.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Oh,
He was dating I think he was dating. He was dating his girlfriend that I think was a porn star or something like that. And as he's on the phone with her, he kills himself as he's on the phone, I think. Or his wife. What does it say?
It says after a heated therapy session, she saw him leave early, and he called his wife and shot himself.
Right.
Who was his wife? Let's see what his wife was.
She was like a dancer / porn girl. Because didn't you start on MTV back then? Or half-hour comedy?
I had a
hour
half hour, yeah. I had a half-hour comedy.
Comedy hour,
presents.
right?
And I did a thing with Jim Brewer that was I bombed on MTV at one point. We have that if you want to see it. I really took a hot one, and then Jim ignored me when he did the interview after.
Hilarious.
Wanted nothing to do with me.
Type in Crystal Ginger Hendricks porn star.
What is it?
What is it?
Crystal Ginger.
That's his wife that he called.
I don't know if she was a porn star or a dancer or something, but it was sad. I really liked him. He was a really sweet guy and really fucking funny.
Didn't you? Yeah. Did you push for because when you were on MTV is when they started doing like the half-hour comedy hour?
Hours, yeah.
That was your push to do that.
No, I didn't. Mario Joyner hosted that.
Because I didn't know you came out of the. I mean, to someone like me who was just a fan of MTV, I didn't know you came out of the stand-up world until after.
Yeah, no, I started doing stand-up before.
Yeah.
Way before the movies. Yeah, way before the movies. Yeah, but no, Mario Joyner had it, and then sometimes he'd bail, and then I would do the guest. I would get, but I fucking got tapes of I think Rogan and God, who else was on it? I think remember Anthony?
It was the first time I saw Rosie O'Donnell.
Rogan's comedy half hour on MTV
yeah.
was my first time I saw a comic where I was like, that's because he was talking about getting head on TV. He's talking about the amount of pressure you could put on a girl's head to slowly get her down to blow you, but on regular TV without saying something. I was like, this is the comedy I want to do. That was it right there. That was,
so half-hour comedy hour was great. It was great.
It was the first real edgy because you had Evening at the Improv, which was pretty corny, and you had stand-up spotlight. You had all that stuff, and MTV Comedy Half Hour was the first one that actually got edgy and did
was
some.
getting MTV. It's the MTV audience.
And there was
really
Comic
great.
Strip Live. That was a big one too. With John Mulrooney.
That was pretty good. Yeah,
I love. Who else? Comic Strip Live was also hosted by Wayne Cotter for a long time.
Fun,
I always thought when I first even got to New York and started working the Comic Strip Live, I thought that's what the show was. It was an LA show completely.
Yeah.
That's why I
that
used to see
a great room.
all the oldest guys. Like I was such a comedy kid growing up. I knew the names that were like Bruce Baum. These people who just aren't even around anymore.
Yeah, Baby Man Baum.
Jeff Cesario and those names. Like they were such. I watched everybody.
Well,
that's why it was neat to see you see who sticks around through that. Like Jeff Ross was also in that mix. Young Jeff Ross with hair, but he stayed in.
You know who was the funniest, and I know you guys will agree at the time was Richard Jeni.
Yeah, he was great. I saw him in Boston when I was coming to Boston.
Dude.
He came in.
That guy would murder.
Yeah. He was fucking because a lot of guys would go into Boston and it would be like Sweeney and all those guys. They hated when famous guys would come in town, and they would always put themselves as these guys are murdering headliners in Boston. They would put themselves as host and middler. I've seen blow Colin Quinn, I love Colin. I mean, just bombed after this guy, just bombed, and he went up and fucking just leveled the place. I mean, the place was shaking.
He killed himself too.
Yeah, he killed himself. Killed that crowd that night.
Oh man,
Richard Jeni.
Yeah, Richard Jeni. Yeah. He shot himself in the head in the shower, but he didn't die right away.
It's crazy.
Jesus,
that's the worst thing of the story.
Fuck happened?
He died way later at the hospital.
No,
that's the shittiest part of the story. Always to me, that's what always resonated that I remember. And look it up. I'm almost certain it's completely true.
Yeah, I was working
but
at
it was
Magic Club when that happened.
Yeah, he went to the hospital, still aware Like it was so bad.
Yeah, that's
What
the clip.
year did he
Paco,
die?
that's the clip.
2007.
This has been kind of a morbid.
Let me ask you a
morbid
question.
show. Maybe we should switch
Well,
to.
do we-
I know
let's
it's
go
my
back to-
fault. I get it. It's my
let's go
fault.
back to Jim's
You look
dick.
at Pauly Shore, you think of death. I get it.
Did we mention that Savannah also shot herself in the head?
Yes, we got it. Jesus Christ!
God,
Enough
damn.
fucking death.
There's only one thing to do. We should just shoot ourselves in the fucking head.
Or we
right
can
now.
go to commercial and then we can switch it around.
No more commercials.
With live radio, baby. That's what makes us different from a podcast. We're live right now.
But yeah. So back to the Comedy Store because you're talking about how crazy it was.
How crazy
That's
it
what I
was
think
back
you
then.
guys
I'm
said.
wondering where in the Comedy Store, because I've been there,
Mm.
where in the Comedy Store was the place you would take somebody? Like, where would you fool around with a
My
girl?
mom's office.
Really?
Mm,
Where was that?
Pauly, make sure you.
Yeah, chew ice on live radio. That's what you.
Pauly, make sure you bring the pussy in my office. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck her on my desk, Pauly, real good. No, I don't know. It wasn't. It was just spontaneous. I'd take him back to my mom's house or whatever. I don't know.
Is that right behind the?
That was the Crest Hill house.
What is that?
That was the Crest Hill house.
It's still there, right? Do you still?
We weren't involved with it.
Isn't
no.
it? Isn't that where Bobby Lee lived for a minute?
Bobby Lee lived at another house.
Dice.
Yeah, he lived on
Dice
no,
lived up there.
There's two different
sorry.
places. So Dice lived at that house. That's where Mark Maron talks about, and Dice and Yakov Smirnov and Tamayo Tsuki. That's where Sam Kinison would throw furniture off, and that was basically a halfway house that my mom got for the comedians because my mom just gave and gave and gave to the comedians, and they would just live there and get fucked up there and party at the house. Bobby Lee lived at another house down the way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And you live in Austin now too, right?
I stay there. I have a place there. Yeah.
Your place. So you're L.A., Austin,
In Vegas too.
and Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. Why
I stay,
Vegas?
Well, I got places in all those places because the way I figure people get sick of me easily. So
just bounce.
yeah. So the second I feel like there's edginess, like at the Rogan Club, or like, oh, why is he still here? Then I'm like, oh shit, I got to peace out. You know. And then I go to Vegas, and it's like at Wise Guys, like, what's he? You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I come back to the store, so it's better that way. That's kind of why I don't have a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Just
I
people you see in each city.
Yeah, they're gonna get bored. You know what I mean? No,
You
I
ever
just
go-
I like those three places, and I like being at those three places. I love Vegas. My dad spent a lot of time there. I grew up there. It's got a lot of nostalgia. You know, even though it's new, it's still old.
Sure.
And then the store is the store, and LA's LA. That's my born and raised, and I love what Joe did. You know, in Austin, I feel when I'm there, I feel like being with Tony and Joe and all the staff and everyone there. It just feels, well, you guys know,
It feels
it
feels like L.A. a little
yeah,
bit,
it feels like I feel like fuzzy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like being there, and I love all those guys. Yeah.
The L.A. the Comedy Store hang was always, to me, I literally the guy who was working there would never pass me, Tommy or whatever.
Well, we got a new booker.
Well, they finally passed me.
Okay, good.
But
I'm gonna put your name on the wall when I go home.
I'm on. They put me
Okay.
on last year.
Oh, sick. Okay.
30 years in the business. I got it last year. But it was great. But the hang there, to me, was always the
Why
coolest
do you say
hang.
the Jenny story and then hang there, dude? That's not cool.
Oh, he shot himself. It wasn't hanging.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
you really want to bring this down to the dark hole again. But the hang back there is the coolest hang of all the clubs.
I just think it still is one of the best hangs.
Yeah.
In comedy for sure. When I go there, I'm always excited to be, and I'm there much later than I'm ever at the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
Because we hang out. That front bar is great.
At the front bar, they get that back room, which is fucking great.
And now
then
Rose is, I think, working it now, right?
Yeah,
She's-
Rose is running
and
running
Rose,
the-
like we got
running-
Christine's known Taylor, her boyfriend, right, forever.
Yeah, for 20 years now.
They get the new person.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rose.
Okay.
She's worked there for a long time.
I think I just
Yeah,
met her
she
at
was
another
a
show.
server for years, and then she left, and she came back, and now she's, you know.
Did you ever, just notorious cocksman, which I admire very much. Did you ever, were you close to like getting married ever, or with a girl where you were like I actually really did love this one?
Well, I loved them all.
Sure.
You know,
I believe that.
every girlfriend that I was with, I was like 100% in love. But there was always this thing in the back of my head, like, this isn't the one.
Mhm.
So I think it was in my late 20s, I did marry this girl, Priscilla, or excuse me, I did engage this girl, Priscilla, but it lasted like 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, because she pressured me. She's like, listen, we've been going out for 2 years. Either we get married or, you know, we break up. And I loved her and we really enjoyed each other. I'm like, fuck it.
Was she in show business or was she just
She's
regular?
a playmate.
Playmate.
Yeah. Priscilla Taylor.
Yeah.
Really, really cute. And really, really. Oh, okay, we're going to the. She's.
Yeah, of course.
She's.
Please say she's alive.
Yeah, don't do this.
Please God, tell me she's alive.
Yeah, please tell me she didn't hang herself.
No, she was-
And don't show a picture now. Show then.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy! Wow.
Show a picture now. She looks like my Aunt Dottie. Look at those.
Jesus.
Holy God.
Yeah.
What? I don't understand, bro. Do you,
She was so cool.
Like, I
we
mean-
had so much fun. Such a funny girl. Savannah, the girl that
Do you have
killed
a girl
herself,
now?
was funny. No, I have not a specific.
But are you still pulling this type of?
No comment.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
comment.
Thank you for not answering.
If it was the old days, I'd lay it all out.
Yeah.
I'd lay it out.
No, not anymore. Christine,
She
please
was-
get her pussy off the screen, please. They were almost married.
Christine, they were married. Can you please send it to me? I'm gonna be a plumber later. When I
Did
get
your
home.
mom put pressure? Did she have somebody she liked for you ever?
She was the opposite.
She didn't want you to be with
Don't
anybody.
do it. It's the worst.
Really?
It'll fuck you up. Don't do it.
Didn't
That's
want.
how she did. Yeah.
Didn't want you to have grandkids and all that shit.
No, she just always, because she knows, as a comic, it's your number one thing should be that, and
Sure.
then and then if you can't get someone that really supports that, then it's kind of in the way, and you get that a lot. I mean, you guys have a different relationship. She's in the business,
Sure.
and she totally gets it,
Yeah.
right? And she's like, if you're like addicted to going on all the time, she's not going to be like, where the fuck are you going, and da 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 da.
Yeah.
She's like, go. Break jokes. Let's
Well,
have
you get
fun.
a wife like me who really doesn't give a shit, and do whatever you got to
She
do.
doesn't give a fuck what you do.
Yeah, just leave. Go ahead. Just bring me a check.
But you get,
Cooks and shuts up.
You get a lot of women that you start to date, and they're confused that you have to go on stage every night. They're like, "Why are you working?" I go, "It's not work." You know what I mean? This isn't work. This is something I love to do.
Well, it's funny going the other direction. That was my favorite, Kurt Metzger. It was such a funny thing. He was with a girlfriend for a while. They got into a fight one day, and he was like, "Yeah, listen, I got to go to work." And she was like, "Oh, work? You mean like drinking and smoking pot and telling dick jokes with your friends?"
Hilarious.
He goes, "Yeah, it's a great job. It's why I chose it. I'm sorry you hate graphic design." He's like, "I'm sorry, it is a wonderful job, but it is my job." Like,
It's
it
true.
is what we got. He's like, "It's a great job. Unfortunately, I'm sure that you went to college for whatever."
And then, how many specials have you done? I mean, you keep doing these fucking specials.
Well, the crowd work was 2. I released 2 from one, like taping, so that was 2 hours of that. But I think I only have 3 specials total. Yeah. If you consider.
And
like,
then, so how do you get in that space? You're like, okay, I'm gonna kill for an hour, 2 hours, just riffing. I mean, that's just your thing.
it was just I just
but it
tried.
became your thing.
Yeah, well, I've been doing it for a long. Wasn't on the road for a long time.
Well, if you don't write jokes, you can be your thing.
Yeah.
No, but it works for him. It works for him.
If you don't know how to use a pen and a paper or a typewriter or a computer, it can
Yeah,
become
I'm like
your
R.
thing.
Kelly. I just don't admit I don't know how to read or write.
Christine, is that true? Does he write jokes or he just?
No, he writes on stage.
He writes on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
When he writes, I have a folder that says J writing, and I file it away because it's precious.
It's gonna be worth money someday. The 2 writings of Jay.
So you just when if I'm like a fan and I go and see you like in to Kansas City, I come to the Improv, you're coming and I come to see you, it's all going to be crowd work.
No. He has jokes inside. His
Inside the
jokes
crowd work.
It will be spawned from something that's
Yeah.
said and then go into a
I will
joke
do that, but I will.
But it's I don't want to say it's calculated because that sounds like a disgusting word, but it's kind of organized in your head, like if you're going to start fucking with people.
In my mind, I just go, I'm going to do. 'Cause the bits I have are usually longer things when I get into them. So it's like on the early show, especially 2-show nights, the early show, I'll do like these 3 or 4. And then the last show, I'll do the other ones that I haven't done, and I'll just crowd work in between all that. But that came from just being stuck in the city for so long and not being on the road in the same clubs every night with the staff. It was wanting to entertain the staff at the clubs because I'd see them eye roll at people who were doing the same jokes every night over and over again. So I was like, and I was following Dave Attell every night, who's a genius and has brand new, fully flushed out written jokes every single day.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't do that. I can't work at that pace. But I could work good off the cuff if I tried.
And then your longer bits.
Yeah.
Like how long are you talking? 10 minutes, 15-minute bits, 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Yeah.
And then where do you come up with those?
From crowd, talking to the crowd.
So
or just in the daytime. Here's the problem. That's what's been difficult about that with writing jokes is doing so much broadcasting. Is that I think much more now in broadcasting than stand-up, in the sense that I go, oh, that's a really funny subject. Where I used to go, I'll go to the Comedy Cellar tonight and I'll talk about that and see how we can get to, like, something funny from there. Where now it's like, I'm just going to come in right away on the show today and be like, hey, how about this funny thing, and we'll riff on it like this.
Speaking of stand-up, you're at the Stand all weekend, right?
Just
Thursday.
Friday.
Thursday night?
Yeah.
You doing your own show, hour?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, make sure you go check out Pauly Shore, the great Pauly Shore. He's going to be in New York at the Stand this Thursday, May 1st. And then he's at Wise Guys in Las Vegas on May 8th. And then he's going to get out of there when they get sick of him. And he's got to go
back to California.
Covina, Burbank, Tacoma, Orlando. He's all over the place. Go check out this. He's a legend in the business. He's royalty in the business. His family's royalty. And he's a really nice guy. PaulyShore.com and soon to be punchup.live/Pauly Shore. So we get all the algorithm. Make sure you go see Jay this weekend.
I'll be in the Comedy Works in Denver this weekend.
Yeah, this is his favorite club where his special was. And go check out his special. And go to punchup.live and check out my stuff. Out next week, I'm in San Diego at the Mic Drop Comedy Club all weekend long.
We'll enjoy Jaleel White tomorrow.
Thanks
Pauly,
for
thank
coming
you
in,
so much
man.
for being
so
with
nice
us.
to hang with you,
So
brother.
that's it. We're finished?
That's
we're
it.
finished.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks
Mother's
for coming.
Day is almost here. How often do you call your mom? Every day, or just special occasions, or just once in a blue moon?
Steven, reading in front of guests.
Steven Singer Jeweler wants to help you tell moms in your life every single day how appreciated they are with his brand new limited edition Blue Moon 24 karat gold dip rose for Mother's Day. You got to check this rose out. I think Jay got my mom one this year because he's doing some weird shit with my mom. Picture a brilliant.
cat?
Yeah. Don't nickname my mom.
Oh.
Picture a brilliantly bright blue rose with diamond-like sparkle. Skip the flowers. They die in a week. Steven Singer Jewelers' signature gold dip roses are real roses dipped in real 24-karat gold and are guaranteed to last a lifetime. It arrives in an impressive gift box and your own personalized Mother's Day note. Always with free shipping. Always. Order now exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com. Hurry right now. They're selling fast and they're not going to be restocked. You ain't going to get one if you don't get one now. Supplies are limited. Nothing says I love you like a real, authentic Steven Singer 24-karat gold dip rose that lasts forever. Only available at Steven Singer Jewelers or IHateStevenSinger.com.
Recently I was going through some old photo albums and found gold. Photos of Bobby's mom from when...
What?
What? No. It was Cat. It was Cat when we were we took a vacation 2 summers ago together.
Don't nickname her Cat.
It was even some pictures from before she had kids when she was tight.
What?
She looked amazing.
Jay, stop.
I took some of those old photos.
All right,
I put them on my smartphone and then I uploaded them right to my mom's horror frame from the horror frame app.
You said my mom to your mom?
I did.
Oh, God.
My mom likes to know that I'm doing well in life, and she wants to know the kind of ladies that are interested.
Ladies.
If you don't have an horror frame yet, it's the perfect gift. It's a Wi-Fi connected digital picture frame that was named the best by Wirecutter and Strategist, and it is the best. It beautifully showcases your photos and videos. It's super easy to use. It's a great way to share your life and your memories with your friends and family and Bobby's mother.
Whoa, dude.
From old baby videos to photos from your recent vacay. You know what that's a picture
Oh,
of.
you took a vacation with my mom?
No. I just sent her pictures, salacious pictures from my vacay. Aura's got a very good deal for Mother's Day. In fact, it's a great deal. For a limited time, listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off plus free shipping on their best-selling Carver mat frame. That's auraframes.com, and that's Katleen, Kathleen. auraframes.com, promo code Bonfire. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Kitty cat.
Soak up